Hi guys, welcome back to another awesome video. My name is Nox, as in N-O-K-S. I'm back again on your screens with more content. So this time around, guys, let's address something that most people seem to be a little bit worried about, which is the CV format. I've been getting calls to those that are able to get hold of me, and the biggest worry seems to be the CV format. So I was like, okay, maybe let's talk about this. Does the CV format matter? Do you score a job, or do you get then shortlisted because you format looks mwah, okay? So all I want to say is a CV format you shouldn't really be worried about. It does make your CV more organized. What's important when it comes to your CV is the information that is on your CV. That's very key. So if you've got a CV already, and it's organized, like your work experience is in one place, your educational history is in one place, your personal details is in one place. It looks like your CV is really organized. Your next step is not to really stress so much about the formats. Your next step should then try and see if on your CV, are you as detailed? Is everything that needs to be on your CV there? And if you feel there's a need to change your format, you can do that slowly. If you do find a format that you really like, you can put that. You can then change to that format, but you shouldn't really stress so much about it. I always tell people, and I make an example, and I say, if you come to my house and you want a cup of tea or coffee, and I know that there is sugar in the house, there's coffee, there's milk, there's rooibos, there is Milo, so you can decide which one do you want to drink. I am not stressed about there is no sugar. Unless there is no sugar, then I'll start panicking. But if I say, go help yourself and make tea, if the problem is the sugar is next to rice and the milk is by the glasses on a different cabinet, then we have a big problem. So same thing with your CV. If the other information is somewhere else, and 1 minute your latest job is next to your personal information, and then you write other things, 1 minute your metric information is sitting next to employment history, then you need to put your CV in order. Same thing, like I say, if you are making tea, then the problem would be to make sure that when I say go make tea, all things are in that cupboard. When you open that cupboard, you can see there's sugar there's coffee. That means things are in order. Same thing applies with your CV. If you are opening your CV and you can see personal information, everything is grouped in one, it's there. If you go to your educational information, everything that speaks education or every qualification that you have obtained is sitting in one place. The next thing goes your employment history. If everything is there, then that's fine. And then if you've got references, everything is there, it's fine. But if you find some of your employment history part of the reference section, then you should get worried, because that means your CV is all over the place. And maybe take a moment, go search for a format that you like, stick to it, and start putting things in place. So a format is actually to help your CV be more organized, so that the person that is going through the information, they know exactly, now I'm looking at the education part of the CV. Now I'm looking at the employment part of CV. But if those things are in place, maybe you shouldn't really stress about the format. But you should then start stressing about, okay, when you come to employment history, what's there? How have I then organized that in place? Did I specify the company? Did I specify when was I employed, which is the period? Did I say which position was it? Did I then specify which industry was it? Are my duties in place? Did I start with the most relevant duty or responsibility to the least relevant? Did I write the reason why I left the job? So that's how I want you guys to structure it. Before you go all stressed out about the format. If things are in place, don't stress about it. I'm saying this because I have seen so many CVs, guys. I'm a recruiter, and part of my job on daily basis is to search and look for talent, whether I have a client looking or I'm just doing my talent mapping and I'm just keeping the best candidates on the database. I've seen a lot of CVs. I've seen the best formats out there where I'm like, yo, this is really great. I've seen okayish. The main thing when it comes to your CV is details about the information that is there. And as long as you are detailed and the information is in the right place, it's grouped nicely, you are very specific what you are about to list, or your topics are very clear that now, let me tell you about the personal information, now I'm moving to this information and everything is there and things are not all over the place. Let me tell you, please do not worry. Your CV is okay. Like I said, unless you feel there's a need maybe to spice up your CV right there and there, but CV format shouldn't be one of those things that really worry you, because I can tell you right now, I've placed people with the most organized CVs and I've seen the most organized CVs with less information, where else you look at the job specification that you are currently sourcing for and you look at the CV and you say, your CV is really cute, very cute, colorful, all those things. But the information is not as much. You are not able to really understand what do you do on daily basis, their responsibilities. And I'm saying this because some people will just put 3 responsibilities. Come on, guys, you can't just have 3 responsibilities. And people have this notion of thinking that I'm just going to write what I'm supposed, everything that you are doing. Like I said, when it comes to responsibility, start with the most relevant to your position, going all the way down to the least. Okay? So guys, don't really stress much about your CV formats. That's what I wanted to say. I've seen them all. And I can tell you right now that one thing that you should be stressing about is making sure that your CV is detailed and all the information is there to a point where when your CV gets to a recruiter or a hiring manager, they're able to really get everything that you've done. Because there are CVs that are just, it's not even a resume. They are saying it's a CV. And you sometimes feel like, should I pick up the phone and just get as much from this person, because everything is not there. So I just wanted to make things clear about the CV format. Your CV doesn't really have to look the greatest as long as it's organized, because I believe that format is to make sure that at least things are in place. Your house is in order, okay? You won't find soup in the bathroom, right? Great. I know this was really helpful. Go ahead and press like. Don't forget to share and leave a comment, you guys. And any questions that you have when it comes to CV format, and if I wasn't clear, please do use the comment section down below. Otherwise, I'll see you guys on another awesome video.